lose yourself in a good book. The Bord Gáis Energy Book Club.
Now, this month's book club choice is Sheila O'Flanagan's If You Were Me, which tells the story of Carlotta O'Keeffe, happily engaged and busy making plans for her wedding. Carlotta bumps into an old flame on a trip to Seville, and suddenly Carlotta's not so sure of anything anymore, except that she decides now will shape the rest of her life. We went along to the library in Tala IT in Dublin to find out what the Libra Book Club made of our choice this month.
Libra Book Club was formed 10 years ago. There's 4 of us in the book club, so it's maybe small but perfectly formed. We all work here in the Institute of Technology Tala Library, so of course we have the interest in the books, and it's a great way of getting recommendations from our students who love to read as well. We've been together, as I said, for 10 years, and in that time we've gone to many book festivals and events, the Ennis Book Club Festival, but our favourite would have to be the Red Lion Book Festival because it happens here on our doorstep, and we actually have some of the events here in IT Tala as well. So it's a great way of getting to meet the writers as well and getting insights that you wouldn't normally get, so that's what we like to do. If You Were Me is based around a character, Carlotta, and she's an independent career woman, and she's very organised on the face of it, but then one day she misses her alarm, she misses the train and the plane, her connection to Dublin, and that sets off her life into a spiral of disorganisation, which isn't like her at all. So she's left in Seville. There could be worse places, of course, to be stranded in, and that's where she bumps into an old flame, and this makes her decide whether to go ahead with getting married to her fiancé, or is there other choices she should make.
Well, I haven't read Sheila O'Flanagan before, so it was very interesting to be given the book to read. And I have to say I did get into it quite quickly, and the atmosphere, and I was very interested to find out that the headings on the top of each chapter were pieces of Spanish music, and it was Linda, my colleague, who told me this. And although I did recognise some of the pieces as I went through the book, because the pieces of music complemented what happened in the chapter.
I found the book reasonably interesting, but I probably had a critical approach to it, and with that result I found there were certain things that didn't really appeal to me. I thought how I would approach it, and I'm not trying to be a writer or anything like that. I think I would have reintroduced Luke much earlier into the book, say when Carlotta and Luke had their first meeting in Seville. If he was as smitten with her as he purported to be, I think I would have had him follow her back to Dublin and let himself and Chris, her fiancé, slug it out.
Mostly I think I concentrated probably on Carlotta, really. I thought a lot of the other characters were peripheral to her story because she was questioning herself. Although I have to say I would know these characters, I would recognise them, they would be quite familiar to me, you know, living in Dublin in suburbia, so I would know characters like them.
I often think that if you can empathise with a character, or if you know the place where it's set in, it will grab you quicker, the book, and it was set in Seville in the beginning, and Seville would be my favourite place in Spain to visit, and I've been lucky enough to be there in summertime or in the springtime, so I know the scent of the orange blossom and the flamenco and everything, so the book grabbed me straight away. And then of course the music link with as well was a nice lead into each chapter.
Well, I'm probably a romantic, so I was happy with the ending, you know. I noticed in the Elton John version of the song If I Were You, the ending is God in his heaven and here we both are. So with Carlotta, she finally found the person that she was to be with.
I found the ending of the book unsatisfactory in that a childhood friendship which ended at the age of 18 should then have been the basis for a major romantic relationship 18 years later in Seville.
The interesting, I think, part as well was I was recently watching Tara Road, and one of Maeve Binchy's characters was a Carlotta, and we had been wondering about the Carlotta character, and it was an unusual name to choose, so we were kind of hoping that was a nod to Maeve Binchy as well.
Now, different reviews there. So congratulations to Kate Tobin from County Waterford, who's the winner of this month's competition, and you can read his blog by going to tv3.ie, her blog, Book Club. And next month's choice is One Wish, the latest novel by Maria Duffy. If you would like to be in with a chance of winning a Book Club a goodie bag and a Versus tablet, then send your review to us by Friday, August the 22nd. You can email them to irelandam@tv3.ie or post them to the Boardgosh Energy Book Club, TV3, Westgate Business Park, Ballymount in Dublin 24.
Lose yourself in a good book. The Boardgosh Energy Book Club.